Hi, this is Diane, and I will be your host for Miscellaneous How-Tos and Did You Know, Part 4. Part 4 will be a very short demo. However, it is a very important demo that I hope each and every one of you will take the few minutes and listen to. It has to do with backing up your database. Previously, in previous versions of Vulcan, the data was separated from your projects and your jobs and your items, your fittings. That no longer is the case using Microsoft SQL Server database engine. All of your data is contained in one database connection, and in this case I have named my connection local. So when we back this up, we're backing up all the projects, all the jobs within those projects, all the items within those projects, and all the shop setup, all your metals, your liners, your seams, as well as all of your pressure files and specifications that you have set up in the Vulcan database maintenance, in the Vulcan database program. So to start, you will select Start, All Programs, looking for Mechanical Data, Vulcan XP Database Maintenance. From here, you will select Vulcan XP from the drop-down menu. At that point, you'll select the Backup Restore button. You'll see from this right-hand side a list of backups that presently are already here. When you're ready to back up, select Backup Now, and it will back up and tell you it's in progress, and when it's done, it will tell you that it's also successful. If we want to explore the backup folder, it'll tell you where it actually backed up that file to. And as you can see, it's quite large. It will not fit on a floppy diskette. It will not even fit zipped. So you actually need to copy this file off to your server, on a jump drive, to a CD-ROM, somewhere. You need to make a backup copy of your data. How often do you need to do that? Well, that is entirely up to you, but the more often you do that, the better off you are if for some reason your computer doesn't start the next day. So you can see from here, this is where the files get backed up to, and in any type of means that you have, I would back that information off-site. If you presently are using Vulcan on your server, then you don't necessarily have to use the Vulcan XP database maintenance program if your company already backs up your server on a daily basis. The other topic that I just briefly want to go over as well has to do with Vulcan docs. Remember, we talked about the help in Vulcan. So let's look at help again just briefly. Depending on where you are on the screen, by pressing the F1 key brings up context-sensitive help. So you can actually see the Systems tab that I just selected, and it brings up help regarding that information. So that's one place that you can get assistance for Vulcan, and the next place that you can get assistance as well is a Vulcan Docs folder. When you load Vulcan, you will have a Vulcan documentation folder. In this documentation folder, there are a multitude of different documents that have been created for you. For example, how to add a project in a job. We'll actually show you how to do that. Information about how to add a company logo, let's say, on your designer labels. How to use cut, copy, and paste. How to create a connection. All information that's quite useful to everyone is contained either in the help by pressing F1, or it's contained in some of the documents that we have here. So I would definitely make use of the database maintenance program, the F1 help key, and also the Vulcan docs. And that concludes part 4 of Miscellaneous How-To.